2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1, 2,000 miles. Let me repeat myself, 2,000 miles. Let's take it for a rip. How cool is this? 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with 2,112.7 actual miles. It is like buying a brand new 2003 Mach 1, inarguably one of the best colors. I personally like the competition orange, closely followed by the Azure blue, which is what this Mach 1 is. And again, this is a 2,000 mile car and it's a 5-speed example, so extremely desirable setup. But we have a clean Carfax, clean Autocheck, no accidents or damage ever reported. Again, 2,113.1 actual miles. Motor is the bone stock 4.6, making 305 horse and 320 foot-pounds of torque. That's what they are rated at with the stock application. This one is the 5-speed manual transmission. You could actually get these 03, 04 Mach 1s in an automatic, but this one is the desirable 5-speed. Clutch feels great, drives like a brand new car, nothing to complain about whatsoever. You have your power 4-wheel disc brakes, you have your power steering, you have your factory heat and AC. The AC is on right now in this 90-degree Texas heat and it blows nice and cold. Has great volume of air. You kick it all the way up and it will freeze you out on the inside here. This one still retains all of its factory exhaust. I know it's sacrilegious, but I would throw some Flowmasters on here. That's just my personal taste. And then leave the factory exhaust wrapped up, keep it in your garage. But if you want to leave this thing stock, you can absolutely do that because it sounds good. As you can hear in this video, little 3rd gear pull there, has a great exhaust note. You do hear a good combination of motor and exhaust in the stock setup. Obviously, if you put some Flowmasters or Boilers on here, get a little bit more exhaust note, but right now it's a good combo front to back. On the interior, it's code AW, which is the Mach 1 interior, the comfort weave seat. Like all of these, even super low mile cars like this, you get a little bit of wear on the edge of the driver's seat bolster from getting in and out, but it's super minor. Carpet looks great, floor mats look great, door panels are excellent, no problems of any kind with any of that. Dash is in excellent shape, no console rattles, which these are notorious for. Gauges are clear and easy to read, and they are the Mach 1 gauges. The top of the steering wheel, the sides of the steering wheel, all of that represents fantastic. No door panel real issues that I can really see. Headliner visors, the little cargo net here shows fantastic. Got your little map lights which work on both sides. You got your cruise control buttons that don't have any wear on them. The steering wheel buttons don't have any wear either. You got your glove box with the owner's manual in it, and you also have your original window sticker that we have that goes with this Mach 1. As far as the does it work section, lights, gauges, horn, wipers, radio, heat, AC, parking brake, cruise control, traction control light, rear defrost, and your fog lights. All of that stuff works properly to get your fog lights to work. So right now we don't have them kicked on. If you push the button, it doesn't do anything. But if you kick your headlights on, kick your fog lights on, they work properly. So that's one thing that people will buy one of these and they click the fog light button and the fog lights don't work, but you got to have your headlights on to get those to work. The Does It Work section for this Mach 1 can be found on the website pcclassiccars.com. Click on the inventory tab at the top of the sheet, click on this Mach 1, scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll see that additional media section. That will have the clean Carfax, the clean Autocheck, all of your VIN tags, the motor numbers, the door tag, all of the extras, and the window sticker that will go with this car. You will find that in the additional media tab, so that's really important that you guys check that out. We do have 1 or 2 cars going. We'll go let them go past us and then we'll kind of get in the throttle just a little bit. While we're sitting in here, you do have your factory AM/FM 6-disc CD changer stereo from Ford. Center console opens and closes properly. Got your cup holders here, your e-brake which works properly as well. Nothing to really note on the inside. We'll do some smooth acceleration here. These cars are so fun to drive. Again, is 305 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque crazy numbers? No. But you're not buying an early 2000s Mach 1 for the crazy amount of power. They run well for what they are, but they're really fun cars to hop in and really enjoy. And this is an awesome collector-grade example with 2,000 miles on it. On the underneath, like you'd expect a 2,000 mile car, It shows fantastic. Nothing's out of place in that. Undercarriage from the front to the back shows fantastic. You still have your wax markings on the rear end. The rear ends on these cars are not painted from the factory, so almost all of them, actually absolutely all of them, get a little bit of surface corrosion on it. So you do have a little surface rust on the rear end and some of the non-painted suspension components, but that's to be expected for any undercarriage on any car, but it represents like new on the bottom. Little third gear pull there. Performance is fantastic. On the exterior, it's code L5, which is their Azure blue. Paint quality is great. My nitpicks on it, there's a couple small, they look like little checking spots, like little tiny imperfections on the hood. You do have some little stone chips and little road imperfections on the front bumper, as well as the front of the hood. You have a couple little touch-ups on both doors, and then the rear bumper has some little touch-ups as well. You're gonna ask, Mike, it's a 2,000-mile car, why does it have touch-ups? These cars sit in collections. People walk by them, they get little touch-ups, they get little road use like this, you get little stone imperfections. It's inevitable, but the paint quality on the car is excellent. It does appear to be original paint, and being a Mach 1, you have the front spoiler, you have the iconic shaker hood with the blackout treatment on the hood, you have your rear spoiler, you have your Mach 1 decals on the sides, and then you obviously have your Mach 1 wheels. The tires on this one, I believe, are 2023 date code, so no problems of any kind. So cosmetically, it does represent great. The little touch-ups that I am really nitpicky about, you can find on the website in that additional media section as well. As far as your steering and your suspension components, it's all factory equipment for these Mach 1s. You do have your factory front and rear sway bars, and you have your Mach 1 subframe connectors that these cars are born with. Performs excellent, something you could drive across the country tomorrow if you want to. Seat position in these, I really like the Mach 1 seats. You have a really good bolster on the left and the right. As you can see, I'm going back and forth here real quick, and I'm really planted in the seat. It's a power driver seat over here. We'll go to the right one more time here, and it really hugs you, and you don't really feel like you're sliding all over the place. You do have your tilt, you do have your cruise, your power windows, your power locks, and your power mirrors with your defrost as well. All of that is functioning properly. There's really no rattles, no shakes, no squeaks. It really performs like a low mileage 2,000-mile car should perform like. The shifter is the factory shifter. These are a little bit of a longer throw, but it's easy to find all the gears. Being a 2,000-mile car, you wouldn't expect it to have a short throw shifter in it. This one does have the stock shifter. If you want to go with a short throw, you can. We're going to downshift into second here, do another little aggressive pull. Love this little spot here, get a little turn. Can roll into them a little bit. It's fun to put these cars through their paces. Do I beat on them? No. Do I drive them a little bit harder? Yes, I want to test them out. They perform great. This is an awesome car to really rip around town, have some fun, or again, keep it as a collector grade car with 2,000 miles. But if you wanted to buy one of these brand new and you didn't get the opportunity to, this is about as close as you're gonna get to one. And in a great combination with the blue and the 5-speed. You find a lot of the automatics with super low miles, the 5-speeds are getting a little bit tougher to get. As far as inside the trunk, everything is factory back there. Nothing is out of place. It all shows exactly like it should. And then same thing in the engine compartment, represents like a 2,000-mile car. It is the original numbers matching 4.6 that this car was born with. Shaker hood, bottom side of the hood, all of that stuff represents great. Fluids are all clean, belts, hoses, wiring, charging system, all doing its job exactly like it's supposed to. I really like the driving position, the way that the steering wheel is set up with the shifter, the seat, the console. These are really enjoyable cars to drive. The glass is really easy to see out of. I don't see any issues with the windshield. The back glass, like all of these, the little tint up at the top is kind of a little hazy in some spots, but that's really the only complaint I would have. Almost all of these cars have that same issue. You do have your Mach sound system in here. I forgot to mention that, and it works exactly like it should. I'll wait for a couple of these cars to go, and then we'll get in the throttle again. Kick panels look nice. Your speakers look good. Excuse me, your speaker grills inside the door panels look good. I don't think anyone's ever really sat in the back seat. It shows like brand new back there, like pretty much the rest of the car. And there you guys have it. As always, I'm Michael. This is a 2003 Azure Blue Mach 1 with 2,119.5 actual miles, 4.6, 5-speed manual transmission from myself and everybody here at PC Classic Cars. We appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drives. Make sure you check out that additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com. Check out the content we're posting across all of the social platforms every single day. We'll catch you guys on the next video.